Welcome to this explainer. I'm so excited we're diving into this today. We're stepping right onto the dance floor to explore the thriving craft and community of United States ballroom competitions. Whether you're a seasoned competitor, lacing up those shoes, or a passionate spectator tracking the scene, consider this your ultimate roadmap. We're pulling directly from expert insights to navigate this dazzling, fast-paced, and deeply rewarding world of competitive ballroom dance across the country. Let's get into it. To really set the tone, it helps to remember that U.S. competitions are way more than just grabbing titles. They're actually described as, quote, a window into the craft, community, and competition standards that keep ballroom thriving. I absolutely love that perspective. It's a great reminder that beneath all the rhinestones, the spread hands, and the bright lights, these events are literally the heartbeat of our artistic community. It's where technique is refined, benchmarks are set, and where the culture of ballroom truly breathes. All right, let's kick things off with Section 1, the national stage. At the very pinnacle, we have the United States National Ballroom Championships, or NBC. You probably already know this is the marquee moment on the American calendar. It's essentially the Super Bowl of ballroom. It brings together the absolute best couples from everywhere, throwing them into this incredibly action-packed schedule. We're talking rigorous tests of technique, impeccable timing, and just brilliant styling across so many dances. It is, without a doubt, the ultimate test of a dancer's repertoire on home soil. But here's the thing, because it's the premier event, you can't just casually show up. You absolutely must check the official registration details early. Why? Well, entry requirements completely vary by year. Actually, scratch that. Both the entry requirements and the qualifying structures shift depending on your specific category. So marking your calendar and nailing down those rules well in advance is an absolute must if you want a shot at stepping onto that marquee floor. Now, this major national tier kind of splits into distinct paths. We just talked about the NBC, which is this massive, overarching test of broad technique across all categories. But on the flip side, we have the U.S. National Rhythm and Smooth Championships. If rhythm or smooth's your focus, this is your premier destination. The whole format here is purposely built to highlight strong musicality and movement quality. It's all about demonstrating those core fundamentals alongside some seriously intense performance interpretation. And honestly, even if you're just attending the Rhythm and Smooth Championships as a spectator, it is a total educational masterclass. You get a front row seat to see exactly how these top-tier athletes lock down their footwork precision and maintain frame consistency. Plus, you see how they handle competitive pacing when the pressure is literally through the roof. It is so fascinating to watch them maintain that technical foundation when the stakes are at their absolute highest. Moving right along to Section 2, Style-Specific Showcases. So international style ballroom is still a massive draw for competitors here in the US. Events aligned with DVDA or international style use a structure that's built on globally recognized standards. The big takeaway here? It creates a super consistent pathway. If you're a dancer looking for clear, measurable benchmarks in your training, these showcases are a total game changer. You know the syllabus, you know the standard, and you can measure your growth against a rigorous global metric right here at home. But quick warning here, and it's a vital one. You always need to confirm the specific event's syllabus and judging criteria before you commit. While those overarching styles give you a consistent path, the fine print, like the specific rules and categories, can differ depending on the specific organizer running the showcase. Definitely don't assume the rules are perfectly identical from one weekend to the next. Now, how do you actually grow into those top tiers? Let's get into Section 3, Building Experience. Stepping away from the giant national titles for a second, we have regional Grand Prix and championship weekends. And according to the insights we're looking at, these can actually be some of the most rewarding events to attend. They usually feature wonderfully large entries and just incredible local support. It creates this unique ecosystem where you get the rare chance to see hungry, rising talent competing right alongside seasoned, established champions on the exact same floor. If you're hitting the road for these regional events, here's a brilliant little travel pro tip to maximize your time. First, prioritize weekends that include featured events. Second, look for organizers offering multiple division opportunities. Do those two things and you naturally get step 3, enjoying a much broader, richer, full weekend experience. It's essentially personalized coaching on how to get the most out of your travel budget. You want to go where you can dance the most or watch the most, making the trip totally worthwhile. Now we land on what might just be the most inspiring tier of the entire calendar, scholarship and development-focused competitions. These events exist for one primary, beautiful reason: to nurture, support, and really grow new talent within our ballroom community.
The vibe at these events is completely different. You'll find newcomer-friendly divisions and a very genuine mentoring atmosphere. The focus shifts way off of just stressing about high placements and moves toward gaining vital stage experience. Why does this matter so much? Well, for spectators, it's a joy because you're watching real-time improvement unfold. And for competitors, it's a safe, incredibly supportive environment to sharpen your skills without the crushing anxiety of a marquee national championship.
Which brings us to our final part, Section 4, your next step. Choosing your next event really comes down to a very personal question. What are your goals? You've got to define that first. Are you chasing national recognition and aiming for the NBC? Are you laser-focused on honing a specific style for the Smooth and Rhythm Championships? Or maybe you just want to build up some solid competitive experience regionally. Knowing your goal is basically the compass that guides your entire journey. Once you've got your goal locked in, you need to run through this essential pre-competition checklist. Step 1, plan ahead. And we mean planning for travel, sure, but also scheduling your dedicated practice time leading up to it. Step 2, carefully note those registration deadlines. Like we talked about, these sneak up on you. And step 3, always verify the category offerings before booking anything. You want to be 100% sure the event supports the exact syllabus you've been training so hard for. Look, if you're staring at the massive calendar of U.S. ballroom competitions and feeling a bit overwhelmed, don't worry. You can use 3 simple filters to narrow your list perfectly. First, identify your preferred style: smooth, rhythm, classic, international, whatever it is. Second, take an honest look at your approximate skill level. And third, pick your target season. By running your options through those 3 specific factors, you'll easily whittle down hundreds of events to the absolute perfect travel-friendly showcases tailored just for you. I want to leave you with this one lingering thought to chew on. What is your ballroom motivation, and which stage will you step onto next? Whether you're eyeing the blinding lights of a national championship or the incredibly supportive floor of a regional development event, your roadmap is ready. The craft and the community are out there waiting. Thanks so much for joining me for this explainer, and I really hope this helps you find your perfect place on the dance floor.